or dad, or did you make?
I made it.
And what was it?
Well, noodles, but it's not like made of potato, but made of rice. And well, I made eggs.
And was the taste delicious?
Yeah.
And tell me, Jenny, are you writing any tests this week in school?
No.
And did you finish all your homework for tomorrow?
Yeah.
And what homework did you have?
Math in Vietnamese.
Okay, and was it easy?
Well, math is easy.
And Vietnamese?
It's fine.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, when last did you play with your friends?
Well, I did play with my friend at school, not my neighbor friends.
And do you have neighbor friends?
Yeah, used to, but I don't really talk to them that much.
Okay. And tell me, Jenny, whose birthday is it this month in your family?
Nobody?
Okay. And next month in April?
Well, no.
Nobody. So you got nobody's birthday. And when is your birthday, Jenny?
When I'm done school and then I visit my grandma's house, then it was my birthday.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And which month is that?
Usually it's the holiday of the end of the year to, it's kind of like New Year.
Oh, okay. And so tell me, Jenny, are you looking forward to your next birthday?
Well, I wish.
And how old are you now?
Well, I'm almost to 6th grade.
Are you almost in 6th grade? And when are you going to 7th grade?
Well, I don't know. When it's probably like today's 2025 and I'm still in 5th grade and I'm almost to 6th grade. But 2025 just really have been a few months ago. So going to 6th grade is still gonna be 2025. So I guess at 7th grade then it will be 2026.
Ah. And are you looking forward to be in the 6th grade?
I don't know. It depends.
Will all your friends be there as well when you guys go to 6th grade?
Well, for about like 3 more months, then we go to 6th grade. But we are not in the same grade, not all in the same school. Each people have each school. So, yeah.
Okay. So, Jenny, today we're going to talk about this in disasters like the sinking of the Titanic. Do you know what is the Titanic?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what happened with the Titanic?
Well, it got crushed. Well, it does go to a very big ice cube and then fall down.
Yes. Oh, excuse me. So it hit a huge iceberg, and then what happened to the ship?
Well, it just sank.
It sank. Yeah, it sank. And tell me, Jenny, have you ever watched the movie Titanic?
No, but I did heard from people in YouTube.
Okay, so let's have a look. Who should be safe first? So some people say that in emergencies, women and children should be safe first. Do you agree with this?
Well, I mean, like, we should save all of the person, not just
Yep. All the people. Yeah.
yeah.
But in the
So
case where we're running out of time, how do we choose who we say first?
we choose children first.
Yeah. Children first, and then?
And only 0.5% of the human, of 0.5% of women and 0.5% of men to make it countable.
Okay, I love that. So let's have a look. Jenny, can you read for us the article? What are people saying about the Titanic?
When the Titanic was built, everyone said it was indestructible. But on the night of April 14, 1912, on its first voyage, from England to New York, the Titanic hit an iceberg and sank. Of the 2002 and 2 to 4 people aboard, only about 700 survived. Many of the people who survived there, women and children. This was because male passengers decided that women and children should get into the lifeboats first. There were many reasons for this. First, men believed that women and children were weaker and needed to be helped. Second, they believed that the lives of women and children were more valuable. Finally, many men thought placing women and children first was simple, the right and proper thing to do. Women and children first. It's how they did everything. Does this make sense? What if the Titanic sank today, and do you think men should do the same thing?
Okay, so does it make sense? What if the Titanic sank today? Do you think men should do the same thing, Jenny?
I mean, we could help the people that don't know how to swim, but if we even did go swim and try to help their life, they gonna pull us down with them because, you're just panic. You want the last drop of air, so you just pull the person down to have the air you wanted. So I guess that's kinda not count for the men. I mean, they should help the person who don't know how to swim, and just told the person that know how to swim is quickly try their best to swim. And if they are stressed and tired from swimming, then maybe they are a bit close to the Titanic, so they could help them.
Okay, very valid point. Now, let's have a look what are other people. Oh, before we're going to do that, let's quickly break down the meanings. What does it mean? Everyone said it was indestructible. What does it mean, the word indestructible?
Well, it's very hard, and we cannot broke it.
Yes, it is impossible to break. Okay? But they said that the ship was indestructible. But was it? What is a voyage?
I know.
Okay? So a voyage, so on its first voyage, so voyage is a journey when you travel by sea or even in space. Okay, so that is a voyage. What does it mean? Many of the people who survived to survive.
Well, try best to live. That's kind of equal.
Okay, perfect. This was because male passengers decided. So many of the people who survived were women and children. This was because male passengers. Who do you refer to as the passengers?
Well, it's like the passengers is kind of like guests.
Yes, exactly. So they decided that women and children should get into the lifeboats. First, there were many reasons for this. First, men believed that women and children were weaker and needed to be helped. Second, they believed that the lives of women and children were more valuable. Okay, what does it mean if someone's life is more valuable?
It's kind of like precious.
Yes, it is. Well done. And finally, many men thought placing women and children first was simply the right and proper thing to do. Women and children first is how they did everything. So, do you think it is still a good decision that children and women go first instead of men?
I mean, like, if the men know how to swim, then it will be good. Because, like, if you just go in swimming, I just saw that a lot of my friends who is male and female, the female, when at first she swim really fast, but then the more she swims, she goes slower. But the male still kept going like it was before. So I guess that kind of count.
Perfect. Okay, so Jenny, let's have a look. So people say yes, men should do the same thing. So can you read for us why do they say yes?
Well, it's a fact. It's a fact. Women and children are more valuable to society than men. Women are the ones who have children, and children are the ones who keep a family going. So women and children first isn't just being nice. It makes sense. If the Titanic disaster were to happen today, men should let women and children go first.
Okay, and what are the people who say no to it? What are their opinion?
The whole idea of women and children first is an insult. In today's world, everyone is equal. Women are just as strong as men. They don't need men to save them. Women can save themselves. Maybe children should go first. But if the Titanic disaster happened today, women and men should get in the lifeboats together.
Okay, so which one do you agree with? Which statement?
I do agree with the no one.
Okay, and why?
I mean, like in today's years, we got equal gender, but God just made two types of gender, women and men. But our world makes 72 of the gender, so God is just dizzy. And besides, sometimes women just kind of look, feminine.
Okay, valid point. Now, Jenny, do you think women and children first is a good idea? Why or why not? Now, I want you to think of 5 reasons. Okay, do you want to refute it or do you want to support it?
I'm gonna refute it.
Okay, so I want you to think of 5 reasons. I'm going to give you 1 minute to think of 5 reasons, and then you're going to present those 5 to me and tell me and give me an examples. Okay, so Jenny, your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, if you're ready, so you're going to present it. So when you present when you are doing a debate, it's very important to present. So I think that women and children is not a good idea for this particular reasons. Reason number 1, and then you're going to give an example. Reason number 2, example, and then at the end we say in conclusion this. Okay, are you ready?
Okay. So for my debate, the word woman and children first, for me, is not very a good idea. Besides, I do know that children is first because how precious their little life is just waiting behind them, and just let them pass away like that. But in the year today, women are kind of like equal to men's side, but it depends. Sometimes some people the men don't know how to swim, and you just gonna let them the last one. And I mean that they could drown though. And if you save women and children first, what if the lifeboat run out of and you just left off the person that is like still have women and still have children but a lot of men, and then you just gonna left them there? I mean, like, if you kind of think of it, kind of feel guilty. Also, second of all, a lot of people know how to swim. That's how I would think. And they will just swim to the lifeboat. And even if they cannot get in because it's too many people, then they can just, you can just give them a rope and then wrap around the boat so the person could hold on to it. And then you just go back to your hometown with the person you helped though. Third of all, I don't think it's a good idea for the word woman and children first. Is that sometimes children can quite annoying, but you still need to be a hero. And woman sometimes is a rascal, but they do quite a lot of things, and sometimes they do act like men independently. So they do probably know how to swim. Besides, Olympic, a lot of women know how to swim, so I think it's good. And in my conclusion is women and children maybe first, but we have to make it equal.
Okay, that was really good. Well done, Jenny. I like your presentations and the examples that you provided. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Should beaches have rules? What do you think?
Rules.
And why should they have rules?
Well, sometimes people could be careless and throw plastic on the beach and miss and then eat it.
Very true, yes. And people destroy our beach very often.
I know, depending on the country.
Have you ever been to the beach and then you saw pollution?
Nah, every time I go to the beach, it's always fine. But there's not like a lot of people, only a few people though.
Okay, so Jenny, can you read for us the article? Some people say that beaches should have rules. Others say that rules ruin beaches. Let's see, what do you think? Can you read for us the article?
No doubt about it. Summer is great. It's meant for kicking back and having fun. And there's no better place to chill out on a hot summer's day than the beach. In some parts of America, though, the beach is becoming more and more like school. No, there aren't any classes, but there are definitely a lot of rules. On some beaches, for instance, there are absolutely no ball playing or boom boxes. On the other, you can't have dogs or flying a kite. And at several beaches in California, you're not allowed to throw a frisbee or use a beach umbrella bigger than 6 feet around. If you have an illegal umbrella, you get a ticket. Some people think this is ridiculous. They say the beach should be a place to get away from the rules and regulation of everyday life. Others say it's about time beaches and some restrictions. They say that with all the loud music and object hurling through the air, it's impossible to relax and have fun.
Fantastic. Now, what do you think? Should beaches have rules based on what the article said?
It still have rules, but it depends. I mean, like, some rules are pretty boring.
Yeah. So let's see, what are people who say yes, they should have rules? Can you read for us that?
Rules are a good idea. Some beaches are so crazy, it's impossible to show up without getting injured. And On the quieter beaches, it just takes a couple of guys with a football to ruin everyone's good time. Rules give lifeguards more power to make beaches fun for everyone. Without rules, the loudest and most obnoxious people would always dominate the beach.
Okay. And now let's quickly break down the meanings of some of these words. So rules are a good idea. Some beaches are so crazy it's impossible to show up. What does it mean to show up?
Like you just, you are there? Yeah, you are there. You're just there.
Okay. Yeah, is to arrive. And what does it mean to be injured?
You get hurt.
Yes, you get hurt. And on the quieter beaches, it takes a couple of guys with a football. What does it mean to ruin everyone's good mood?
Is that you will just be there and being the most obnoxious people out there, and then just be a nosy neighbor and then just make people sad.
And what does it mean to be obnoxious?
Obnoxious is people with the crazy and weird thinking like and not like other people, blah blah.
Yes, okay. And what does it mean to dominate?
Take over, I think.
Okay, yeah, kind of true. And then let's look at what people say no, beaches shouldn't have rules. Can you read that for us?
The beach is a place to play, hang out, and have fun. It is one of the last places in this country where you can do whatever you want without anyone hassling you. Making a lot of rules is just another way to make your life more complicated. The beach should be easy, fun, and rule-free. If people want peace and quiet, they should stay in bed.
Exactly. So, the beach is a place to play, hang out, and have fun. It is one of the last places in the country where you can do whatever. What does it mean to do whatever you want?
You can do anything you want.
And then, what does it mean to hassle someone?
Hassle. It's kind of like annoy you or just, yeah.
Annoy or bother. Well done. And then, making a lot of rules just another way to make life more. What does it mean if life is complicated?
Well, complicated is the opposite of easy.
Yes. Okay. And the beach should always be easy, fun, and what does it mean to be rule free?
In there, there's no rule.
Yes, no rule. And if people want peace and quiet, they should stay in bed. Now, which of these arguments do you tend to agree with?
I mean, like the yes part.
And why?
Well, I don't want people to be in there and to work in there and have to, clean the place every day.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Jenny, now it's your turn. Make up a poster that lists rules in it. Okay, so we are going to make a poster that lists rules you think a beach should have. So I'm going to help you with this. Let me quickly do this. So we're going to make a poster. So think about the rules in the meantime. I'll get the poster. Okay, so Jamie, I'm going to share my screen with you, and then you can write the rules. Okay, so rules for speeches. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going to be the first rule?
No litter.
No litter, no littering. Okay. Rule 1. No. Rule?
No cutting animals in the sea.
Say again.
No cutting animals in the sea.
Killing or cutting?
Cutting.
Touching. Touching. In the. Okay, and then the next one.
Do not bring any sharp object without the staff permission.
Do not, I like that, not bring any sharp objects without supervision. Okay, next one.
Do not fish.
Do not?
Do not fish.
Do not fish. Do not fish. Okay, and rule number 5.
Don't annoy a lifeguard or any other staff doing business.
Don't distract.
Yeah.
The lifeguard. Or
Any other staff.
Or any other staff. Okay. Lifeguard. Let's see. Okay, so Jamie, let me just quickly. That one. Okay, so there's all our rules. Yes. I just want to change the. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so Jenny, you are going to present to us why do we need rules for our beaches? Can you present those 5 and giving us examples?
Okay, from an example, we should have rules in the beach, but it have to be very reasonable. First, number 1 rule is no littering, because of course, we don't want animals to eat and get injured and get them in hospital. And number 2, no touching animals in the sea, because some of the animal is quite dangerous. It's a rare occasion that jellyfish could, drift off on the sand and then you might touch it for a very weak jello, but please don't touch that. And number 3, do not bring any sharp object without supervision. we sometimes do not judge the guests a lot. Don't distract the lifeguard or any other staff because they are doing their business.
Okay, perfect. Well done, Jenny. And in conclusion?
The conclusion is you should do your rules and sometimes don't go to jail if you bring a sharp object without supervision.
Don't go to?
Don't bring any sharp object without supervision.
Okay, perfect. Well done, Jenny. Now, based on the next one, now we're gonna do this part. Should people be allowed to go barefoot any way they want? What is your opinion?
I think it's weird.
It's weird, yeah? And why?
Well, we can go barefoot in the house and in our house to make it clean, but not in the bathroom. Use a different slipper. Is that I think, well, if people go barefoot in the middle of the road, then wouldn't that be hard for your feet if you accidentally step on something sharp that almost feel like Legos but more worse?
Ooh, that's the worst to step on a Lego, yeah?
I know. And then you could be careless and stuff, and then you accidentally step on bird poop.
And what is the sharpest object you ever stepped on, Jenny?
Well, I don't know. I did remember that I did step on a Lego that the neighbor's kid have, but I don't know which one. So I'm just pick up the Lego head and then, I bring it home and then just draw with it.
Okay, I like that. So some people think that going barefoot should be banned in certain places. Others think that being barefoot should always be allowed. What do you think? Should they be banned in certain places?
Yeah.
And why do you say yes?
Well, you look like a weird person. If I would think, not very rude, it's just how I would think. And well, you're just running barefoot without any shoes or anything to wear on your feet. Isn't that make you uncomfortable though? If you like nature and the feel of the pain.
Very true. Okay, so Jenny, let's see, what are the people saying in the article? Can you read the article for us?
Everybody likes to go barefoot, right? There's nothing better than feeling cool grass or smooth pebbles between your toes. Even in cities, some people like it so much they go barefoot all the time. And this trend is picking up steam. There's even a club to promote some going barefoot. It's called the Dirty Soul Society and has over 600 members. People in this club do everything without shoes. They shop, work, and even go out to eat barefoot. But certain people aren't so happy about this trend. A lot of restaurant owners, for instance, place signs on their doors saying shoes are required. They say that barefoot smell bad and turn off other customers. Some people say going barefoot is dangerous. They say barefoot can be seriously injured if they step on glass, nail, or other sharp objects. They also say barefoot spread disease.
Okay, so what do you think? Should people be allowed to go barefoot and wear whatever they want? Wherever they want? What do you think? Is it a good thing to walk barefoot in public, Jenny?
It's a bad thing.
And why do you say it's a bad thing?
I mean, like, for certain, it's not going to be like the expectation where you're gonna think on the board of ad, you're not in there. I mean, like, people are gonna look at you in a weird way, and some kids might even say to their mom, why is she going barefoot, and they don't. Besides, even though you did love nature and you did love to feel the ground with your foot. Weirdly enough. Well, no, that's weird.
Okay. So let's see what are people. Oh, let's quickly break down of these words, Jenny. So everybody likes to go barefoot, right? It is nothing better than feeling cool grass or smooth pebbles. What are pebbles?
Well, pebbles like a very small little rock, sometimes very uneven, and it's very smooth.
Okay, yes. Between your toes. Even in cities, some people like it much. They go barefoot all the time, and this trend is picking up. There's even a club to. What does it mean to promote?
It's like you like it so much you want to share it with other people.
Yes. Okay, so there we go. It's called the Dirty Soul Society. What is soul?
I don't know, I think it's a name.
The sole of your foot. What is the sole of your foot? I'll show you quickly this one. Okay. I'll show you quickly this one, Jenny. So this is your sole.
Oh.
Spot.
Okay, I get it. I thought you mean the soul of my body.
Oh, no. This is the sole of your foot. Yes. Okay. So that's why I wanted you to understand what soul means, okay? And has over 600 members. People in this club do everything without shoes. The shop work and even go out. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can do that. But certain people aren't so happy about it. What is a trend, Jenny?
A trend is like it's taking over the internet and a lot of people saying it.
And do you follow trends?
Well, not really.
Okay. Lots of restaurant owners, for instance, place signs on their door saying shoes are required. Okay, what does it mean it's required?
It's like they are required to wear shoes, like they have to wear shoes.
Okay, yes. They say barefoot can be seriously injured if they step on glass, nails, or other sharp objects. They also say barefoot spread disease. What do you think? Should people be allowed to go barefoot? Okay, now, what do you think, Jenny? Should kids be allowed to go barefoot to school?
Oh no. What?
And why do you say no?
I mean, like, if a very young age for a kid, like under 5 years old, sometimes their feet are really soft and very precious. So what I mean precious is easily get their skin ripped off. Or if they did get used to the ground so much, their feet could look like rats.
Ooh, oh gosh. And tell me, Jenny, does anybody walk barefoot in your city?
No, I never. If I even did, then it would be a huge problem, and I feel bad for my guy because so many people watching him.
Yeah, definitely. And when was the last time you saw someone walking barefoot in public?
Since I was since birth.
Okay, yeah, especially babies. Okay, now let's see what are people saying for yes, they should walk barefoot. Can you read for us?
Barefoot people should be protected. This is a free country, and if people want to be shoeless, no one should stop them. The idea that being barefoot is unhealthy and it's just a myth. And going barefoot is no more dangerous than anything else. Maybe the government thought, but to pick up other broken glass. Rather than harass people, barefoot people. As for people who think it's disgusting, they need to lighten up. Oh wow. Okay.
What does it mean to lighten up?
I mean, like, it's kind of like, don't think the negative way, but think the positive way.
Yes. Okay. And what are people who says no? What are they saying? Why should people not go barefoot?
Feet are dirty and they stink. If people want to go barefoot, fine, but they should do it in their own home and on their own property. And leave the rest of us alone. Feet people say their rights are being violated with these laws, but what about the right of people not to see or smell people disgusting feet? What good is the law if it doesn't at least protect us from that?
Exactly. Right. So what does it mean, the word violated?
Like it could be like a very rude way to do, and you're not supposed to do that.
Okay. Yes. So if you're violating, are you overstepping your boundaries?
Would you?
Could be. And what other people write but not to smell this? What does it mean, disgusting?
Disgusting is, well, it's like you look at it and you feel your guts are twisted, and then you feel nauseous.
Yes. Have you ever felt disgusted by something?
Yeah, a raw meat with blood squirting everywhere when I stab them.
Yeah. And what good is the law if it doesn't at least protect us from that? So, do you think they should change the laws for people walking barefoot in public?
Oh no, it's bad for their feet anyway.
Yes. And do you think people who walk barefoot needs to go for a regular doctor's checkup?
I mean, like, sure, but it depends. Not all people who walk barefoot is opposite of people would think.
Now, Jenny, make a list of 3 reasons why someone would want to go barefoot anywhere they want. Make another list of 3 reasons why someone would not want to. So for homework, you are going to do this. We're going to support and refute with 3 reasons. Okay? So tell me, Jenny, did you enjoy your session today?
Yeah.
That was really good, Jenny. So for homework, I will be sending you that. You can do the recording, and then once you are done, you can send it through. Jenny, you must have a great week. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jenny.
Bye.